Hi and welcome to this technical briefing. Today we'll discuss how we can overcome the security and implementation challenges with Hadoop clusters by using Centrify Server Suite and Active Directory. First, a little bit about Centrify. Centrify has been around over 10 years, and they have focused typically on helping organizations that have non-Windows platform in the data center apps, and desktops, as well as helping organizations that have challenges with mobile, cloud applications, and cloud infrastructure. The philosophy is very simple. Leverage what you have in the form of Active Directory, infrastructure, processes, and people knowledge, and leverage Centrify software to help you beyond your premises. Now let's talk about the challenges with Hadoop implementations. I like to categorize them in two areas. One is confidentiality, and the other one is implementation. Let's talk about the first one. The first challenge is the fact that Hadoop clusters are unsecure by default. What that means is that files in the HDFS file system may be viewable to people that have no business looking at that data. Also, privileged users may be able to elevate to some of the service accounts that can provision or submit jobs, and that any system can participate in the cluster. Any organization that deals with personal data, financial data, card data, health data, energy data understands that that's a challenge. Also, because these clusters are used by multiple types of people, you have system admins, Hadoop developers, data scientists, and they may need access to multiple environments like dev, QA, and production. This means that you need multiple clusters. The challenge of confidentiality means to organizations that you need to have strong access controls. Now let's talk about implementation challenges. If you've talked to one of your Hadoop vendors, most of the time they'll tell you, you probably need an MIT Kerberos to secure your cluster. This is non-trivial and is maybe a non-starter of a proposition to certain organizations because they see this as duplicating infrastructure, creating more process, creating more security burden. So organizations will tend to like to use what they already have. But if they're looking at Active Directory, that's not the strength of Hadoop vendors. Their strength is in the Hadoop layer to provide better business intelligence applications and data. This is where using a solution that helps you simplify the Kerberos infrastructure is going to be very, very useful. Finally, there's what I like to call the devil's in the details. Let's just say you have an AD infrastructure. What if it's complex? What about your unique security requirements? Different organizations have different risk profiles. They may have stronger access control needs, attestation needs. They need to enforce separation of duties. And if you're dealing with financial, personal, or cloud data, then there's the alignment with security regulations. In the next videos, we're going to cover how Centrify allows you to not only challenge and conquer those problems with Hadoop implementations, but how it's able to ensure that your big data project goes faster to market in a very secure way. And in the next video, we're going to start working with demos and cover all the areas in which Centrify can help.